Hello, this is Eleanor, and I'm going to be showing you how to navigate around the dashboard and to show you how easy it is to customise. So here you've got your main dashboard. So on the dashboard, each member of staff is able to edit and amend as you go through your contract length. So if a member of staff decides that maybe the student snapshot isn't working for them or the tip of the day they don't necessarily need, you can be really customisable yourself with what you can add and remove on there. So one of the options that you do have is your student snapshot. So what we do is when we integrate all of your data from your MIS system, we'll get all of your students available on the dashboard. You're able to pick a student in particular, and what you can have a look at is their contributions basically to the student snapshot. So this could be anything from rewards that were given during the last week, any serious incidents that you might need to be made aware of. And what you can do is hover over that pie chart and you can see that this last week, he was rewarded 2 times, which makes up 66.7% of his overall contributions. And there was 2 amber alerts that were added to the profile, which makes up 33.3. So that's quite a handy one. What you can also do is you can filter that down so you can have a look at what David Abbey did for the last academic year. Based on what data you're inputting onto the system, it will pick that all up on this pie chart, and you can hover over and look at different kinds of incidents, rewards, and even home contact to see how many times that has been picked up. We've also got context. So again, this is picked up when we import from the MIS system. So here what you're able to do is have a look at what pupils you have on roll, compare that against national average, any students that have a percentage of free school meals, what makes that up in the school, your SEND students, and also you can look at your ratio of female to male. Another option that you have, we can build this in for primary, secondary or college. So if you have years, or for example, if you're a primary school and you have classes, so names like owls or badgers, we can actually build that in so you can be really specific with what data you're looking at for those particular categories. So if you, for example, wanted to have a look at year 11, just to give a bit more data, if you look at the last academic year, this will show you all of the positive and negative slips that were picked up last academic year. What you can do is hover over that to see that there was 151 positives and that there was 86 negatives. And underneath there, you've got the students that have contributed towards those positive or negative slips. We also have tip of the day. This is something that we in support, we write daily, it changes, just to give you a bit of advice or a bit of motivation in the morning. We do also have mood monitor by period. So again, based on what information is being put onto the system, this will change. So the counter could be on red if you're maybe giving out quite a lot of serious incidents or detentions or even exclusions. But if you're rewarding quite a lot of positive behaviour, which would be the ideal, then you would sit within that green category. So that's something that's quite handy for you to look at as a general or an average. Again, we do also have more options here where you can split it into head of house, as I said earlier, and we do also have links to BBC News. All of the links there are education specific as well. That's just some of the bits you can have on the dashboard. As I said, you can amend your dashboard as you go through. So if you decide that maybe some of these bits aren't really necessary for you and you only maybe want to have a look at the student snapshot, you go into this cog area to the right, and this will bring you up all of the options as drop downs as to what you can add to your dashboard. So you can remove them, so you can tick none, and you can also choose where things sit. So if you wanted the student snapshot, for example, in the middle of the page when you log in, you can move that so it is in the middle. And you've got quite a lot of capability there to add as much or as little as you like. All you would do when you've changed it is click save, and then that will readjust your dashboard to how you want it to look.